Hey everybody, welcome back to a new Friday Hang video. And I know it's starting off a little bit different than we normally do, but I want to do a little unboxing here. I just got this package from the paper mill store, and I just want to, a lot of people like it when they do the unboxing stuff, so there's a little bit of a drips on the box because it's been raining out there. And this is going to be, I believe, new paper for me to draw on. I don't remember getting this much though. Oh my goodness. Is there anything in here? This is a box of fun, I guess, because these are always a lot of fun to pop. Oh, there we go. Okay, so wow. All that. Look at the size of this box. And here's the paper I got. So this paper is actually, I used this before when I was doing my caricature stuff with Larry. He had this paper, and this is the let me see it, put it in here if you can see it. It's just color copy paper. It's bright white, smooth, 60-pound, and one of the things I liked about this is it's thick. So, you know, typically when you do comic books, or at least when I started doing comic books, I use bristle board, and it's, you know, it's nice and thick. It's like a nice hard board, but it's really expensive. I mean, it's not super expensive, I guess, if you think about it. It only comes in, the bristle board that I found only came in, what was it? 14 by 17. So I always had to cut off a sliver because the comic book page would be 11 by 17. So I was always having to cut it off, you know, measure out inches, cut it off. But the bristle board is really good, and I don't have any around here to show you. But this paper, it's not like the normal copy paper where it's like super thin paper, but it's not super thick either. It is like somewhere in the middle. It's like a nice thick paper. It's bright white, and one of the things I was going to tell you that I liked about this that I found was after you use your pencils and you ink it and then you erase, the pencils come off really good. Doesn't smudge the ink doesn't smear. Of course, I guess, you know, there might be different kind of pens, but that might smear. But I used the Sharpies. I used some Marks-a-Lots. I used the Viz markers. Yeah, they're not your typical inking pens, but they're what I use. And then I erase with that, and this stuff doesn't smudge. So this is great. And look how much you get. 250 sheets in a package. Let's see how much this cost me. It was 30 bucks. That I got the paper mill. Now, if you guys are listening out here, you might know a better source, so you can share that source with me. Save me a couple of bucks. Anyway, I want to just do an unboxing, show off some paper. I know, not real exciting, but let's get over to your comments from the week. Everybody, welcome to another Friday Hang. Let me apologize for my appearance. No, I didn't shave and didn't cut my hair. Everything's a mess, so I look a mess. But please don't fault me. You know, it's Friday. Let's just hang out. And it is like 1:00 p.m. I am late in getting this thing even started. So I don't even know how late it's going to be when this actually goes. But you guys, I want to get this out there. I want to wish everybody happy holidays because this is the countdown for me. After today, I'm just going to take a week off and just chill out, enjoy the holidays, and hopefully eat lots of good food and drink lots of good drinks and just relax, I guess. So this is kind of I'm kind of like a senioritis or something, you know. It's kind of like the last day of school for me kind of thing. I'm just kind of ready to head out to the I guess the couch. All right, you guys, let's go over the comments. Some quick stats. We are at 169 subscribers on YouTube. We are at 10 subscribers on BitChute. And we are still at the 2 subscriber mark on Dailymotion. And we're going to be trying out another platform soon called Library. And we'll see. We'll be at 0, I guess, there. But we'll start getting some videos up that way. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos I posted up this week. I know there are not a lot of drawing ones. We had 2 drawing videos. So if you haven't checked those out, please go ahead and check them out. And if you're an artist, hey, draw one of them. I want to see your versions. I mean, I know you're going to blow mine away. I mean, I'm just, scribbling and trying to get it done, and you guys can take your time, and then send it in. I'll show your artwork on the show. I will spotlight you, give you a plug, and get you guys some more attention, hopefully. But let's go to the comments and see what we got going on here. Some notifications. And Keith Carmona, he talked about, this is from last Friday, he's commenting, and he says, yes, more crossover talk. So Keith Carmona, he actually is the writer on the Scattered crossover, and the crossover basically is going to be all the Scattered comic books that are part of it, and they're all going to be crossing over. The stories are completely. I'm going to be doing the caffeine poison part of it, so it'll be fun to see those characters come back to life for a while. And of course, I saw the script, and I'm going to be doing a lot of a lot of hard sequences there, but it's a good challenge. So we've got. I should get a list of all the people that are in the crossover. But yeah, Keith, of course, we'll keep talking about it. Maybe we'll try giving you a call later. Maybe we'll try doing that. Should we do it now? We'll do it in a minute. Also, we have a new subscriber, Joe Valen. Thank you for joining us. And you know what I do. I subscribe to their channel, show some love. And whoa, what's happening? Let's go back. Go back to my channel now. All right. So, and that's all we've got. That's all we've got. I think everyone else is getting ready for the holidays too. So, you guys, that takes care of that. I just want to talk a little bit about my Genesis project. This is the very first page of Genesis #1. That's right. I want to showcase. I want to do a little sneak preview. Those are my patrons. I've already seen this a long time ago, but we got the first text added over to it, and I think the page came out beautifully. I'm really, really getting excited about this comic. It's all the letters are being done right now. I got a professional letterer doing that. It's coming along beautifully. It should be ready within a few weeks. Okay, so I did figure out a way to zoom in on this. So just to read out the first part of it, my name is Genesis. I've been a teenage girl since the beginning of time, and you think you've got problems. Then down here is, it is my sworn duty to the heavens to observe, and only to observe, the history of humanity's time on Earth. But there are times I feel I can no longer just watch. This terrific artwork by Sarch, and we've got these gorgeous colors by Diego, and I think that just the first page alone is just whoa. To me, I love this. I love this artwork. So, man, they really complement each other, these two. And of course, we got some more exciting news coming out. I've got some videos and trailers and stuff being done. I'm just really, really, really proud of this project, and I can't wait to start the crowdfunder for it on Indiegogo in January 2020. It's a great way to start the year, and I hope you guys check out the book. Alright, so you guys, I did try and give Keith a call. It looks like he's not home, or he's busy, probably, doing whatever he's doing. Alright, so here's what we're doing. I typed this into Facebook, and we are going to see who the first person responds is, and we're going to draw that. So let's see. Let's see how long it takes first. "12 minutes later." Oh, all right. We finally got somebody. The shepherd. Yeah, a subtle hint, he says. Let's see if I can scroll down on this thing. All right. So let me get rid of that. All right, there we go. We're going to draw the shepherd then. Let's do this. All right, so Andrea Molinari, editor of several comic book companies and the creator of the Shepherd comic book, has just requested I draw the shepherd. So let's get started, and we'll do a little bit of a hang and draw here. Where's my pencil sharpener? I close this door. This is kind of, my son's playing his YouTube videos really loud. All right. There's my pencil sharpener here. Alright. And so this is not going to be a 5-minute drawing challenge. This is more of a just drawing. Just a drawing. Alright, so I should know how to draw him, but so we're going to, and this is actually, whoops. This is actually going to be a good example of how this paper works. So let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to do it this way. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way. Portrait stylized. Alright, so of course I don't know if my style actually works for his character, because his character is very realistic. It's more of a realistic type comic. But I'm honored that he's going to let me try. So first thing we want to do is just map out all the pieces of what we want to draw. And I like long coats and such, so I don't mind drawing this character at all. And he's got quite a fan base as well. Alright, so let's get the pieces here. And let me tell you a little bit about what I know about the shepherd. And we'll put some images on the screen as well. But it's got a little bit of hair up here, I think. Andrea came to Scattered Studios, and we actually are the ones that created the first Shepherd comic, which now is a huge success. He is a inspiration to a lot of us. And also, Andrea is a really nice guy to boot. Very helpful. Alright, so he's got like a tie, but before we get the tie, we need to map out where all this is going. So I already know I want him holding the staff. And we'll probably like do something like let's see. I'm gonna put his hand over here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. So what's everyone doing before? Like, what's going on out there right now? Because it seems like everybody is talking about the new Star Wars movie, because it just came out. And let's see. So I'm not a very realistic artist. I feel kind of weird that I'm not going to do a very good job for your characters, but we'll see. He's been asking me to try doing his characters before. And I always get a little bit reluctant. Because I just think that, I don't know. I don't know if my style is going to... Especially since I know him, he's a good friend. It seems like the more... I'm always more nervous about doing artwork for my friends and stuff. Because I always think I'm going to let them down. I don't know why. I guess it's just one of those things as an artist. You always get nervous. I guess that's a good thing. It means you're going to always try and do your best work all the time. Alright, so this is the werewolf character. Or not werewolf character, but... Well, I'm sure fans of the book know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to probably do my own take on this part. Okay. Alright, so let's continue. With his nice big trench coat. Nothing's cooler than a big old trench coat. Used to wear these all the time. I don't know if it was stylish or anything, but probably not. Wasn't the most popular person in school. So I'm sure me wearing a trench coat every day probably was part of that. Okay. Pretty sure he's got... He's got like a beard. Alright. Okay, I made his eyes too big. It's okay. Great thing about the little hooded thing is you can hide stuff. Hide mistakes easier. Okay. Let's see where we're at with this here now. Okay. There we go. Love folds and close. And you'd think that would be the opposite. You'd think, folds and close makes it harder. But actually, it makes it easier because folds can go any way you want. So, even if you draw something that doesn't quite... It's probably not where it should be. No one's going to know the difference. Because... unless they're another artist or something. And they're like, hey, you totally drew that wrong. And then you can always say, no, it's my style. Alright, so... I'm going off this image that he sent me. Which has his eyes all... powered up. His eyebrows. Okay. So yeah, as you can tell, I start with a very vague idea, and then I kind of fine-tune it as I go. And I don't know how long I've been doing this. Oh, 8 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, let's take a look at his staff thing. And he, the creator, actually built a life-size replica of this, and it actually lights up and stuff. It's amazing. I don't know if I can find it. Put it up there on the screen. Anyway, I should know what this looks like. Unfortunately, I don't think I do. I'm gonna have to look up his website here and get some pictures. Oh, there we are. Oh, there it is. Totally looks different than the picture he sent me. So we're gonna have to change this up. All right, let's test out. Let's test out. Look at that. Look at that eraser. Look how easy it does. And I'm at the stage where in my pencils where I'm going really hard on them. Alright, so let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try and map this out the best way I can. Okay, so what we need to do is do the hook up here. So, okay. I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit. Yeah, a little exaggeration there. Do that. Do it like that. Alright. I just busted my pencil. That's not good. Alright. Again, I hide a lot of my horrible artwork with my style. Everything's my style. So, if it looks wrong, I'm like, oh no, it's just how I draw. No, I like my style. I like it enough. There's always stuff to learn, though. Okay, and I can see his, well, I don't know if he would be holding it that high. So, again, a little bit of a fix here. Put his hand down here. This can go like that. Okay. Boy, I kind of wish it I wasn't filming this. Now you know how many times I make mistakes. Alright, we gotta sharpen this pencil. It's driving me nuts. Oh, man. Okay. All right. More power stuff. Which actually makes it easier for me, because now with the powery thing going on, I don't have to worry about the eyeballs so much. Alright, I think we're almost ready to start inking this in. I know it doesn't look like we are, but see. There we go. Got the tie. I feel like the tie should be blowing a little bit. I'm gonna blow it. Put a little movement in this thing. Who's that? Oh, that was my wife. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay. All right. So you guys actually came with me on a voyage here. I actually did a little bit more work than I would have usually today. It's all Keith's fault. He didn't pick up his phone. No, this was fun actually. I wanted to do this. This actually worked out perfectly. You know, I think it was meant to be. All right. There we go. Got a nice little trench going on there. His arm would be like that though. Okay. It needs to be hanging more. There we go. There we go. We got it now. Does everyone else talk their way through a drawing? Is it just me? Oh no. Maybe I better not get the answer on that one. Alright. Alright. So we are about to do some inking here. And what I'll do is I'll put that on speed. So you don't have to be completely bored. Alright, so let's start inking. Oh man, I don't know what happened. My phone ran out of memory, so the speed inking didn't quite take. I'm not done yet, so I'm going to try and do some speed inking now. Alright, so we're all done here. We got all the pieces here, I believe, of the drawing. Normally I do these speed art things and I put them on my Patreon page. And that's exclusive video things. But this was fun. This was a good thing to do for Friday Hang, I think. It got me to do some artwork for my good buddy Andrea, and I wanted to draw this for a while. So, alright, we got it, and now we can start our weekend. Hopefully he likes it too. So, guys, this is it. I hope you guys hung around and chilled out a little bit, had something to drink, our little Friday drink together, depending on which time of day or night it is. Thank you guys for just joining in and continued support. Once again, you always want to help out. You can support by checking out my Patreon page. That's right, I got a Patreon page. There's lots of different tiers that you can unlock and get daily and monthly goodies. So check it out. I'd like to give a special happy holiday shout out to my current Patreon supporters. We've got Gloomy, Alberto311, Robin Blank, Quinn, and Karen Knight. Thank you guys so much, and I want to wish you guys all a safe and happy weekend. Have happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all the others I can't think of right now because I need more coffee. But I want you all to have a good one, be safe, and I will see you in about a week. Alright, you guys, have a good one. Peace.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.